Actually, you know what? We're gonna end it off with something funny. Have you guys heard about the Amazen box? Amazon creating their what's a good way to put it? Their suicide booths for their factories. Let's see. Amazon, Come on, do you know you want to show this to me? Amazen box. Here we go. Amazon's mental health kiosk mocked on social media as a despair closet. Here it is. Look at this thing. It is literally like the suicide booths from Futurama. If you've never watched Futurama before, first episode, yes, first episode, Futurama suicide booth. In the first episode of Futurama, Fry is trying to make a phone call, and he didn't realize that the booth he'd gone into was a suicide booth rather than, an actual phone booth. That's basically what this is. Because someone is going to go into this room, because these are like completely soundproof. It's like a soundproof room in here. You're supposed to like be able to go in there and have time away from the noisy factory. Someone's going to go in here and off themselves. That's going to happen. I don't know who in their right mind thought this was going to be a good idea, and people sort of got like knocked this right on the head, where just like, okay, why don't you just give people livable wages and better working conditions rather than a despair closet, for example, which is another good name for this. I don't know if they're actually going to roll these out or if they're going to stop. They probably are going to roll them out, but the problem from what I understand with Amazon is even if they do have these booths, it's sort of like how, a dev company might have something like a ping pong table or a foosball table, or maybe they even have an arcade if they're being very exciting. Do you think you're going to be allowed to use those? Do you really think so? Do you think your boss isn't going to be like, why is he not working? Why is he playing foosball? Obviously not. Maybe on like your like 15-minute break, you could. But on that break, you probably want to go eat some lunch. So things like this, like, they look good on LinkedIn. I think, besides this is the bad one. This one got mocked by everyone, but like the foosball tables and stuff like that, they look good as ways to help your employees de-stress. But in actuality, I can't imagine many bosses allowing their people to go like, especially with these ones. Like, if you go into one of these, clearly you're having a very bad day. And I don't know how long you would sit in here for. Like, you would disrupt the entire way the factory is running because they're already running on, like, minimal staff anyway. So, they wouldn't let you stay in here for that long. Long enough to actually, like, be useful. Anything less than, like, 20 minutes in here, I don't think would be useful. Like, if 5 minutes isn't going to help you. 5 minutes is, like, that's you going to the bathroom and just, sitting in there for a couple of minutes longer than you actually need to. That's basically the same thing. But someone also came with a good suggestion. Instead of doing this, it would be more helpful if they just provided, like, portable toilets. I've heard rumors, I don't know if this is true, Amazon certainly likes to deny them, but I've heard rumors that when you work at Amazon, going to the bathroom is optional. It is an optional requirement. And especially in the case of their drivers, where you have them having such strict time frames they need to meet, where you can't even stop to eat or take a piss. You need to like piss in a bottle. Amazon is a very weird company. They think that like they have a team of machines when they don't. They have people working there. Amazon is going to be the first company that replaces their entire staff with robots. They already treat their staff like robots anyway. They would be more than happy to do so. The other funny thing is they wonder if it says it in here. Here we go. This is how they feel about people. This is Leela Brown is the one who actually invented this. who has no experience working in a factory. The Zen booth is an interactive kiosk where you can navigate through a library of mental health and mindful practices to recharge the internal battery. Brown is giving away the game by using the language of machines. A worker is not a robot with a battery that needs to be recharged. A worker is a human who needs things Amazon simply does not provide to its workers. Amazon drivers piss in bottles and shit in bags. Yes. Yeah. Also, apparently they pay less than minimum wage. Or Jesus Christ. Yeah, Amazon is a questionable company, and the second that they can go and replace their entire staff with robots is the second that they do. Because imagine thinking that your staff have an internal battery that needs to be recharged. Like, no, they just want to sleep a bit. They just want to, not work at 120% every single day because that's not healthy. Like, you need to have those days where you can be like having an off day. You can have those days where things don't need to be absolutely balls to the wall. And Amazon could afford it. Like, there's no reason why their factories need to be as minimally staffed as they actually are. They could very easily. Amazon's one of the richest companies in the might actually be the richest company in the world. It's certainly in like the top 5, but they could afford more employees. Like, oh no, it's gonna cost them another 200. Let's say it costs them another $500,000 a year to like hire a bunch of people. Oh no, that's so sad for Amazon. They're now making $500,000 less a year. Oh no, I'm so sad for Amazon. No, treat your employees well.